Welcome back. This is the Whiskey Couch. I am Gustav.
And I'm Elna, and you are watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 206.
206. And also the second whiskey in this bracket of 18-year-old whiskies. In the previous video we did the Highland Park 18-year-old. Today we are going to taste the Bunnahabhain 18-year-old, and then coming up gift boxes here behind Elna, Distell 18 as well as Springbank 18-year-old. Some superb whiskies in this bracket. But for today, Bunnahabhain 18 from the Bunnahabhain Distillery.
And it was founded in 1881.
This is what it looks like. Bunnahabhain on the shore of the ocean, on the beach. And it is situated on the very well-known island of Islay, as you can see right here. And it is situated on the north coast of Islay, right next to the island of Jura. So I'm going to hold it right there so you can see right northeastern coast of the island of Islay. So we've been to the island of Orkney for Highland Park. Now we're at the island of Islay for this Bunnahabhain, and it is owned by Distell International. What I like most about this whiskey is the ABV.
Oh yes, the ABV is 46.3%.
Yes, 3.3% higher than the Highland Park that we did. Matured in ex-Bourbon and also ex-Oloroso sherry casks from Spain, and Un-Chillfiltered. And natural color. This is the bottle right here.
The color is a rather rich gold, I would say.
This is a beautiful color.
Beautiful color. For a natural color, this is a beautiful color.
And I like the fact that it's natural. So now you can see what happened here is the influence of the cask. A bit of information on the back here. It says the 18-year journey of this exceptional whiskey commences in the remote northeastern part of the island of Islay, home of the renowned Bunnahabhain Distillery. By not chill filtering our whiskey, we ensure that you can appreciate the full depth of aromas and flavors.
Oh, good.
The rich notes of leathery oak, honey nuts, and sea salt, because of being on the beach, combine to create this perfectly balanced, full-bodied, award-winning single malt. And behind Elna is the gift box right there.
And with the gift box you get a little booklet. It's really beautiful pictures and a lot of information about this whiskey. It's really, I love it when they give me little booklets like this with beautiful pictures and more information.
Bunnahabhain. You know, I only picked up the glass and I'm getting a whiff of the aromas.
Oh yeah.
This is much more in your face compared to the Highland Park.
Definitely sherry.
Wow.
Definitely sherry.
Sherry, honey, the caramelized nuts, the sea salt because of the oceanic influence. What's the right word now? Maritime.
I also get toffee.
I always battle to get the leathery oak if some of the other experts or if the label on the bottle says leathery oak.
No, I must say, no, it's difficult for me as well.
To get that leathery oak. Ooh, I want to go to the palate, but I'm enjoying the nose so much. I can't.
It's a rich nose.
Get myself to move on to the palate. This color is rich and dark.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
It's almost beyond gold to something like a chestnut Oloroso color. There you can see perhaps a bit of legs forming on the glass. Full bodied, they say on the bottle. Am I seeing legs here on the glass?
Yes.
They're taking a while.
It's taking a while, but they are there. I can see
They're not in a hurry. Taking a while. There we go. At the bottom, look at that. taking a while there to develop, which is an indication of the viscosity. So now we have to go to the palate. Slange.
Wow.
I want to say something and then I pick up something else and then I pick up something else.
I would say rich in sherry. Really rich in sherry.
Luxurious. Luxurious, balanced. You know, at the end of the day, I'm sitting here after the first sip and there's nothing that peeks out. But there's a magnitude of flavors going on, but balanced, well balanced, with a nice, in the finish, long dry finish with a slight spicy pepperiness in the finish. But I'm ahead of myself. I'm getting caramelized nuts on the palate. Full bodied.
I get a little bit of coffee.
Yes.
Definitely a little bit. But not coffee as in coffee. I think more cappuccino. It's a little bit softer than the richness of coffee or coffee beans. It's more, I would say, cappuccino.
The picture that I'm getting is almost like something like dark honeyed chocolate, if one can get something like that, with like a sherry syrup. Because the sherry is syrupy for me. It's almost chewable. I'm getting that coffee now.
Yeah, more prominent. But also now Christmas spice. Now with the second sip,
the ginger and the pepperiness.
I get the Christmas spice.
Salted cherry.
It with the coffee.
And there's they peat their barley very lightly, 1 to 2 parts per million. There is another Bunnahabhain that's a bit more highly peated that's here behind me, but this one 1 to 2, so you cannot really pick up the smokiness.
I didn't pick it up at all.
I'm just enjoying this so much. Let's add
really good.
A bit of water. 46.3%. And we've got a nice pairing coming up here.
Yes, looking forward to that.
So water. This is making a very big impression on me. Bunnahabhain 18. But I'm a Bunnahabhain fan.
Yeah, that's true.
When our son and I visited, we bottled this little guy here in the warehouse. We bottled this, and this was just something that I will never forget. Warehouse number 3. We bottled this guy. So I'm a Bunnahabhain fan. I've got a bit of an emotional attachment.
Yes. A lot of sentiment as well.
But there we go. After the water. What's going on in the nose after the water?
Still, the sherry is still there.
A little bit lighter now.
But still.
Honeycomb and nutty chocolate.
No, definitely
it's like when you enjoy a nice cappuccino with honeycomb and nutty chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Sort of side by side.
The coffee is, now with water, the coffee is a little bit more prominent for me. But still not strong coffee.
No.
Strong black coffee. Still
it's nicely balanced.
Balanced,
it's not
still the cappuccino. Cappuccino, I would say the cappuccino.
I'm getting a bit of a dark berry jam, but maybe even prune jam.
But it's not overwhelming.
No, it's just that hint that's the prune jam on toast, buttered toast.
Oh.
With caramelized salted nuts sprinkled next to him. I think this whiskey is making a poet out of me.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Oh, I love it. No, I like this whiskey very much. I like the nose as well as the taste. I would say with or without water.
I can't decide which will be better. I think for me it's part of the journey with the water, without the water first and then with the water. I think I preferred it without the water. So the price in South Africa, 1,500 Rand, $120 in the US, and around about 90 pounds in the US. So for us here in South Africa, very reasonable for this kind of dram, very reasonable. And our pairing, caramelized pecan pie with chocolate mousse.
That's actually a wow. I must say, the combination of the pie and the mousse.
And I had to cut this pie because it was a very nice... It is a wow, huh?
It is a wow. No, this is definitely a wow.
It was a very nice round pecan pie, but I cut it in pieces, and we've got a bit of chocolate mousse and even a bit of white chocolate mousse right there. I am going to dip mine in the white chocolate.
Oh, in the chocolate. Okay.
And then I'm going to go for it, but you can have... Let's see what the pecan...
Dip it.
So at the end of the day, it's chocolate pecan pie. Nuttiness. Caramelized.
Dark chocolate.
Hint of chocolate. And now the sherry covering. My mouth is just watering, salivating.
This with the sherry, with that, the pie and the chocolate, is just
I need another
too good
piece.
to be true.
I need another piece. I'm gonna just dig in there.
I think we're gonna need some more whiskey if we want to get in there.
Shall we rate this?
Yes.
Just the pairing aspect.
Now the pairing is a 9 out of 10 for sure for me. Very, very good pairing.
This is good. The Highland Park, which we paired with, what did we pair that Highland Park with in the previous video? Now it just slipped my mind. But I really enjoyed that as well.
Oh, that was the pizza.
Yes, the sausage and meaty pizza.
That was also good. But I must say,
so you can have that as the main dish, and then this is the dessert.
Yes.
With the whiskies respectively.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
We've got a whole thing going here. But we need to end this video, and then we're going to dig in there. So thank you very much for joining us on this journey. Whiskey and food pairing journey. We always say that here at the Whiskey Couch, this is the place where whiskey and food come together in fantastical harmony. That's what comes to mind.
Okay, perfect harmony.
Until the next video, Slanja.
Slanja.